What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video thing. Today, we are going to be opening up a bunch of packages that I got the other day. Let's take a look at what they are. So, today in the mail, I got these three humongo boxes right here, as you can see. Pretty big O. And each of these boxes has a bunch of stuff in them. We're going to take a look. I know what they are, but you guys don't. We're going to take a look at every single thing in here. Why I bought them, how much I paid, how much I expect to make, because we are a, reselling channel kind of thing. And they are video game related, because they're in the game room. Usually if it's in the game room, it's going to be video game related. So, we're going to get these bad boys open and going to see exactly what I got. Let's go. Alrighty, so let's get it on the floor. Let's take a look at these bad boys and see what they are. Okay, so my hair's gonna be cut off this entire part, but that's all right. Let's open this bad boy up, and I'll tell you how much I paid. We'll talk about what it is, why I bought it, and all that jazz, because I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so 3 boxes. So I think I paid $860 for all this. I don't know. I'll probably have the price on screen. I'm pretty sure I paid like $860. But let's just say comfortably $800. But I know after shipping it and fees and such, all that, it was a lot. All right. And I bought all this from a guy on eBay. Oddly enough, every once in a while I look on eBay because sometimes when you go into like the newly listed and all that jazz, you might be able to find some deals of people putting games and such on for lower than what they're worth. And I bought one deal from this guy, and then he said, "Hey," because he messaged me on there. He said, "Hey, I've got a whole bunch more remotes and stuff. Would you be interested?" And me being me, I was like, "Sure, I'll take a look at what you got or whatever." And he starts sending me a whole boatload of stuff. He's like, "I'm about to list all these on eBay. Would you be interested in buying them from me?" And I'm like, "All right. Yeah, this is going to be a lot more expensive than I was originally thinking, but I would definitely be interested." And well, honestly, I bought it because I thought it was a good deal because I would be able to sell it on Whatnot, because I sell obscure video game things on Whatnot all the time, right? But I got another idea for this. But I got the first box open. Let me grab you. Okay, so first box open, and let's take a look at exactly what it all is. What I ordered for $860 are 3 boxes filled with Power A remotes. These are quite a lot of remotes. I'm gonna be honest. There's quite a lot of remotes in here. They didn't do the best job packing them, which I am a little annoyed about. Hopefully there's nothing like damaged or anything. But yeah, these are just a bunch of Power A remotes, and those bins are also filled with Power A remotes. I guess this one's filled with just like the black and silver ones, which is pretty cool. So I'm addicted to Power A remotes for some reason. I really love how they look and how they feel. I don't know why. I really am. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really addicted to them. I really like how they feel. I definitely have to clean these up because some of them they got a little scruffed in shipping, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I bought a lot of remotes. I'm gonna explain to you why in a little bit. But let me get the other packages open. But I'm working out the deal, and I'm talking to this guy, and he's like, "How about $4 a remote or something like that?" And I was like, "That's a pretty good deal," because a lot of these are wireless remotes. And on eBay they sell between like 20 to 30 bucks a piece sometimes. Some of them are wired, and I don't think it comes with a wire. At least we didn't agree on the wires or whatever. It was just the remotes because he just had a boatload of them, which is fine. I kind of knew I wasn't getting wires or that or whatever. At first I was hesitant or whatever because it's definitely a long run, because it's going to take a while to sell all those on eBay. But then I started thinking of the possibilities, because I sell on Whatnot, which is very nice. It's very fun to be able to move inventory fast like that. But also, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I wonder if GameStop will take any of these. Because GameStop, gosh, I didn't know these were tiny. Look at those. They're tiny little boys. GameStop takes Power A remotes, and they take them for like 11 or 12 bucks a piece. But you gotta have chargers and stuff with them, unless they're wireless, in which case they don't. I did not know that these were tiny. Like, let me grab another one. I didn't realize that they were so tiny compared to the other ones. I kind of love it. It's nice. It feels nice in my hand. Like, I don't really feel the smallness of it all. I'll probably be selling these and Whatnot, as I said. And I guess let me show you the next bin, I guess. And they should do really well over on Whatnot, but look, here's another bin, just a huge bin filled with remotes. Very awesome. I think I got like 200 or 300 remotes in the deal, which is very awesome. I'll try and find like one of each so that we can see exactly what I got and I can count out how many, but it's a lot. I'll talk while I'm opening this last box too, but basically, I realized I could trade a lot of these at GameStop, and it might get me trade banned with like $1,000 gift card or something like that, but I think I can get, like, trade all of these to GameStop. Maybe not all. There's definitely a few that need cords I think you need to trade to GameStop, but like the wireless ones, I'm pretty sure you can just trade to GameStop without cords, which would make a lot of money. I'm just saying. I think would be well over $1,000 in GameStop credit, in which case I would buy other games. Like, ooh, look here. Let's look at this lot real quick. Look at these. This is a colorful box. We got Pokemon ones. Look at that one. That one's really nice. I like that. This Pikachu one's really nice. This Pikachu's one's the battery cover ones. Those are great because I know they traded to GameStop. The wired ones, I'm not so sure about. That one is a little nasty, but does trade to GameStop still. I think these trade in at like $11 a piece, and I think I got 7 of those, so that's $77 right there. These trade in, if I had the battery covers, I think also for $11 a piece. I don't know how many of those I got. This is a wired one. These Pikachu ones are really, really cool. I like those a lot. I'll probably keep one of each for myself, just because, as I said, I'm kind of addicted to these kind of controllers. And then there's an Animal Crossing one that's missing the backing. Very, very cool. What's that? There's a black GameCube one, which I think is a wired. Yeah, it's a wired one, but still cool nonetheless. And there's just a boatload. Here's another Animal Crossing one right there. That one actually is a wireless one. I'm gonna have to call up GameStop and see about that wired, because I'm hoping at least you can trade it in without the wire, but we will see. But ooh, this one's cool. I don't really like the weird design of this, but I do like that Pikachu. Like, I don't like the shape of the controller, but I do like the Pikachu design. I think that's nice. Yeah, very, very cool stuff in here. But let's talk more about the GameStop thing. I also just realized that there's another package that had 4 PS4 controllers in it, but that won't be here tomorrow. I'll just share a picture on screen of what they are. It's just 4 standard PS4 controllers. One of them is actually the Spider-Man version, which goes for about $70 or something, which is pretty cool. I think I paid like $40 for that entire lot. Very, very cool. And that's all going to go for GameStop credit too, because they trade for about $20 a controller. Very, very nice, but I have to get it first. But let's talk about that GameStop credit. So GameStop right around this time last year did something that was like a more trade bonus for the controllers you had. Sometimes they do it with like games and such. They'll give you 50% more credit for your games when trading to GameStop, so you can get more new games and all that jazz. However, last year, right around this time, they did controllers. And that is how I got my PS5 for free. As you can see right there. That's my PS5. That's how I ended up getting my PS5 for free, is because I went and bought a bunch of PS4 controllers off of people for pretty cheap. Traded it to GameStop, because at the time, GameStop was giving $30 in credit, and then they're doing another 50%, so they give you another $15 in credit. That's $45 a controller. That's more than I can get on eBay for the controller. I was doing so good that way. That's how I got the PS5. I bought a couple Switches that way, doing really, really great. And of course, they trade banned me, which we'll talk about more when I actually do that video. Because I will do a separate video of me going to GameStop and trading all this, which will be very, very fun as well. And we'll talk about what I buy and all that jazz, because the holiday season's coming up, and I need to buy a whole bunch of stuff to sell. But I'm really hoping that'll happen again. I'm going to wait a couple days for the next season, because next week's Thanksgiving. So I'm going to wait a couple days to see if the trade bonus happens again. If it doesn't, I've got to move all this stuff. This costed me way too much money to just keep it sitting for a while. So I'll probably move it. No matter what, though, I think I get $1,200 in trade credit at GameStop. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that whatsoever, but I believe, counting it all up, I should get around $1,200, which would be very, very cool. Now, if I get another 50% on top of that, that's $1,800. So I am really hoping for that 50% more deal. I am like so hopeful they'll do it again this year, because it happened like right at this time. Actually, like a few weeks ago last year it happened, because I remember Thanksgiving weekend is when I got my PS5. I think it was Thanksgiving Day last year that I got my PS5. Because I remember being really tired and having to go to Thanksgiving dinner that night, or later that day, or whatever. But yeah, I'm really hopeful that, and hopefully on my next video, we'll go take these all to GameStop and see what they say. So let's take a look at each one of the controllers I got, and how many I got. Alrighty, so here's all the different kinds of controllers we got, and let's go through how many of each that we got. Starting off is this cool little Mario controller. We got one of these. I really like the design of this. I like the gold shine. I like the big M. Definitely a win in my book. We got one of those, though. Next up is this other Mario controller. I'm not really a fan of this design. I think it's a little bland. I don't really like the colors very much. But we got 6 of those. Next up is this black one, which we got the most of. We got 56 of these. These are okay, you know, standard, kind of cool, but 56 of them, that's a lot right there. Next up is we have the wired black GameCube controller by PowerA. Very, very cool. We got 13 of those bad boys. Then we got the wireless ones. We actually got 8 of these purple ones. I think I said 7 earlier, but we got 8 of these purple ones right there. Then we have this Pikachu design. I actually own this already, which is very, very cool. I really like this Pikachu design for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Pikachu, but I really like that. And we got 5 of those. Then we have this other Pikachu one, which I really like. I like the, design coming down. I really like the gold Pikachu. I don't know. I really like that one. We got 4 of those bad boys. Next up is the next Mario controller. I like this one a lot, too. I like the silhouette of Mario. It's very, mysterious, I guess. I don't know. We got 5 of those. Next up is the Zelda controller. I actually do own one of these. I hate the design of these. I don't know. I don't like the really long bottom or whatever. We got 9 of those though. This next up was also wired. We only got 1 of these bad boys, and it's another Pikachu one. Again, I don't like the design aspect of the controller. The design overall I really like. The yellow, the slightly different yellow to show Pikachus and the big Pikachu there. I really do like that. Not a fan of the controller itself. Then we got Animal Crossing. I like this one pretty nicely. I like the colors going on. I like different browns and the teals. Very, very nice. We got KK Slider right here. Very, very awesome. We got 2 of those bad boys. And they're wireless. Next up is another controller I own. We got 2 of these. It is the 025 Pikachu controller. I love the rainbow coming down, or I guess not the rainbow, the primary colors and stuff. I love that Pikachu. I really like this look of this controller. We got 2 of those. Next up is kind of a lame controller. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. I don't like the Pikachu diving down or whatever. Not my thing. But I got 1 of those. And I guess I gotta keep it because I don't actually own that. Then we got a Zelda one right here, very, very standard. This one came out with the launch of the Switch, I believe. We just got a link on the front. We got 2 of those. Next up, another Animal Crossing one. This one's really nice. I like the different colors they got going on. The different greens and the white. Very, very cool. We got 7 of those. This one, I love this one. It's tinier than the other ones. I really like the colors. I like the blue and the red because it matches the Switch. Very, very nice. And it feels good in my hands because I have tiny hands. We got 13 of those. Next up is another Mario design one. Kind of lame. I don't really like the silver and the gray and the white. Not really my thing. Also, these got destroyed in shipping. I got to clean all of them up now. We got 13 of those. Next up, we actually got a... This is actually, I believe, a Twilight Princess one, which is really, really cool. I like the dark silhouette of Link and the Epona. Very, very cool. I like the gold right here. It's a nice touch to the green and blacks going around. Very cool controller overall, and we got 7 of those. And last but not least, a really nice Zelda controller. I love the colors going here. We got silver, gold, and the gray. They all really nice. They contrast with each other really well. And is this a wireless one? No, it's a wired one. Dang it. Otherwise, I'd really like it more. But we got 3 of those. And after totaling all those up, we have a total of 157 controllers here, which is a lot of controllers. And next video, we're going to see what I can actually do with all these. And that'll be a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope to see you for the next one because it'll be fun trying to sell these at GameStop and whatnot and all that jazz and see how much money I can actually make. It'll be a blast. Hope you all have a wonderful day and keep enjoying what you do in reselling video games. I don't care. You do you. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.